This message is not just words, it is a divine trumpet. You are not reading this by mistake. There is something about to happen tonight in your house that you need to be aware of. I, the Lord your God, am speaking, and Archangel Michael is standing at your door. He is not knocking with quiet hands. He is weeping, shaking, and begging you to open your ears. Just give me 2 seconds. That's all I ask. 2 seconds to hear what could save your night, your destiny, and even your soul. Archangel Michael says, I am not leaving until this is delivered. God has authorized this message. This is not a vision. This is not a dream. This is not a whisper. This is an alarm bell from heaven. Something spiritual is already moving in your house. There is a presence. There is a change in the wind that you haven't noticed, but the angels have. Tonight is not an ordinary night, and if you ignore this message, the enemy will try to use your blindness as an open door. You think it's quiet around you, but I tell you, behind that silence, a conversation has started in the dark. A plot has been discussed. The name they used was yours. God says, you are not alone tonight, but you are also not safe unless you listen. I have seen someone speaking your name in a mirror. Yes, a mirror. They tried to reflect your future and rewrite it, but I am your God. I do not allow unauthorized edits to the pages I wrote. I saw them placing an object near your door earlier this week. You thought it was nothing, but Michael saw it. He touched it and wept because he knew what it meant. Archangel Michael says, this will happen tonight unless you activate what God has planted in you. I saw a person connected to your bloodline walking in your hallway when no one was awake. I saw a figure move something in your room at 3:17 a.m. and you didn't even know it. You thought you were alone, but they were testing you spiritually, pressing into your boundaries, and now the hour has come for you to be warned directly. God says you have been distracted. They used people around you to wear you down so that tonight your spirit would be too tired to hear me. But I am shaking the heavens and waking the archangels. I do not allow my chosen ones to sleep through a spiritual war. That sound you heard last night and ignored was the second warning. This is the third, and it is final. Something will enter your atmosphere tonight, but not if you listen and take authority. You've noticed certain things shifting, lights flickering, conversations stopping when you enter the room, people you trusted suddenly acting distant, odd, overly sweet, or extremely cold. None of this is a coincidence. They were approached. Someone approached them behind your back. There was an offer made, something that could affect your future. You think they wouldn't betray you. You're not seeing what I see. One of them is already considering it. Archangel Michael says, I placed my sword on your doorstep. I was hoping you would see it in your dream. Some of you saw a man in white standing beside your bed holding something bright. That was me. That was my warning. That was your escape plan, but you didn't understand it. That's why I'm here again. There's an old item in your house, perhaps a book, a gift, or a picture that was given to you by someone whose heart was already against you. That object is holding spiritual residue, and tonight the door will try to use it as a portal. But you are not helpless. If you obey my words and do this one thing tonight, that plan will collapse. Get oil, any oil. Pray over it. Mark your doorway. Touch the corners of your bed. Speak my name. I, the Lord, dwell in the praises and the obedience of my children. And when you obey, I will send the flames of my angels to burn through anything that is hidden. God says, you don't know how many things I have already blocked for you this year. You don't know the names I erased off the list of people assigned to betray you. But tonight was different. This was planned for months. They picked tonight, but I have always been 10 steps ahead. The plan they whispered was, let's test if their spirit is strong. Let's push just once and see if they fall. But I am now shouting from the throne, do not fall. Do not break. Do not allow the enemy to have the satisfaction of thinking you are asleep. You were not supposed to see this message. They thought you'd be distracted, but my spirit dragged your eyes here. I made you uncomfortable enough to search, and now that you are here, don't close it. Don't pretend this isn't speaking to you, because tonight, if you don't listen, something will happen that will cost you more than you know. Archangel Michael says, this is your moment. I saw your name on 2 scrolls, one written in light, the other in shadow. And depending on what you do tonight, the future shifts. Yes, there are moments when heaven and hell both await your choice. This is one. The spiritual activity in your home is louder than it has ever been. I heard the floor creak with intention. I heard a whisper near your window last night that was not imagination. That was demonic testing. But heaven has shown up early because you're worth protecting. You're worth saving. God says someone who used to love you is watching you again, but their heart is different now. The love turned to envy, the prayers turned to comparisons, and now they want to see you pause, stumble, lose motivation. They whispered something about you to another person this week, and that conversation gave spiritual permission for tonight's event to begin. But if you stand up in faith, if you say my name out loud, if you declare this house is holy, then not only will I shut that door, I will expose the people behind it. There are 2 people discussing you right now as you read this. Their phones have your name in the chat. One pretends to support you, but they are gathering information. They want to see how close they can get to you without being detected. They want to sit near you, hear your voice, laugh with you so they can carry your words back to the enemy. But I am God, and I do not let snakes rest in the home of my beloved. Tonight, if you listen to me, I will reveal one of them in a dream. You will see a conversation, you will hear a phrase, and it will match something you remember in real life. That is how you will know this is true. Archangel Michael says, I have been stationed outside your house since this morning. I am holding back something you cannot see. I am placing a wall of fire, but the only thing that keeps that fire alive is your faith. You must not speak doubt tonight. You must not curse yourself. You must not repeat the lies spoken about you. Speak life, say my name, and I will do the rest. God says someone once said you were dramatic, that you make things up, that you're too deep or too emotional. But I made you sensitive for a reason. You hear things others don't. You feel things others miss because I designed you as a spiritual radar. So when you feel heaviness tonight, don't ignore it. Don't numb it with distractions. Walk through the house, pray, cleanse the space, anoint the doors. You don't need a crowd. You need courage. Tonight at exactly 2:39 a.m., something will try to move. But if you are awake, if you are alert, if your soul is standing strong, it will stop, it will flee. And not only that, it will never return. Archangel Michael says, "This is a final alert. I am not begging for attention, I am begging for your protection." Because the enemy hates that you are chosen. He hates the light in your eyes. He hates that you keep getting up. He hates that despite everything you've lost, you are still standing. You are a problem to the kingdom of darkness, and tonight, they hoped you would be too tired to notice. But now you know, and now the victory is in your hands. God says, "I will bless you for obeying." There is a reward on the other side of this. I didn't just send this message to scare you. I sent it because I want to elevate you. Something is shifting in your favor. After tonight, you will feel lighter, stronger, sharper. I am removing something from your life that has been draining you. You will see someone leave suddenly, and that will be my hand. Don't cry when they go. Rejoice because I saw what they planned. I heard what they said when they thought no one was listening. Tonight I will reveal. Tonight I will protect. Tonight I will send my angels to guard every wall, every corner, every child, every room. But only if you say yes, only if you believe. This is your moment. Don't skip it. Don't scroll. Don't silence the spirit. Open your eyes, open your heart, open your mouth and say, "God, I believe. God, I trust. God, this house belongs to you." Then watch what I do, because I never speak in vain and I never warn without reason. Archangel Michael says, "I order you to open this right now. Not tomorrow, not later, right now. Because what is about to happen in your house tonight has already begun in the Spirit. It is not a coincidence you're seeing this message in this exact moment. It's a divine appointment, a heaven-sent warning, a door to protection, and a window of blessing. Don't delay. Don't question this. Don't try to skip this, because even as you read, Archangel Michael is standing over your dwelling. His sword is drawn, his wings are stretched wide, his eyes are watching. He is trying to alert you. He is not just speaking. He is begging you just for 2 seconds to listen, because something in the spiritual realm is moving toward your house, and you must know what is coming. Tonight, yes, tonight, there is a shift. There is an unmasking. There is a divine interruption. I will no longer allow the secret plans made against you to go unnoticed. This is not to frighten you. This is to strengthen you, because while darkness tried to move silently, I sent light ahead of it. I sent my warrior. Archangel Michael has already entered the battle before you even prayed. That's how much I love you. There are things in your home, in your circle, in your environment that need to be removed. There is a spiritual stain left behind by someone who entered your space, not with love, but with hidden intentions. You may have thought it was just an argument, just a visit, just an interaction, but something entered with them. A presence, an energy, a darkness cloaked in charm. They smiled, but they dropped something in the unseen. But I did not allow it to stay hidden. I sent Michael to approve it, and I sent this message to prepare your spirit. There's someone in your house or close to it who has been feeling strange lately. Nightmares, emotional heaviness, confusion, miscommunication, even physical unease. It's not random. It's not just stress. It's spiritual warfare. But the good news is, I have already defeated it. The enemy tried to bring it into your home, but my angel has been given command to remove it tonight. You must be aware. You must not ignore the small signs. You must speak over your space with my authority. Get ready to pray. Get ready to walk through your home, your bedroom, your kitchen, your doorways, and declare that nothing unclean, unseen, or unauthorized can remain in the presence of my glory. This is your territory. This is your inheritance. And nothing, no spirit, no curse, no lie, no bitterness, no manipulation, has the power to live in the place where I dwell. Archangel Michael is not coming alone. He is accompanied by a host of angels. They are moving silently, invisibly, but intentionally. They are going room by room, whispering truth, shining light, uncovering secrets. Yes, even things that were hidden behind smiles and gifts are being exposed. Something was left behind, not an object, but a residue. And tonight, it will be broken. There is a spirit of delay that has been haunting your household. Have you noticed it? The sudden drop in motivation, the way everything seems to slow down, the tension, the unexpected financial stops, the way doors close just as you're about to walk through them. That's not normal. That's not your imagination. That's a spiritual fog that was sent by the enemy, but it's being lifted tonight because I am stepping into your space. Yes, you invited me in before. Yes, you prayed before. But tonight is different. Tonight is a divine cleaning. Tonight is an unseen eviction. I am removing what you could not even name. That's why you've been feeling restless, why certain people suddenly left your life, why some things are breaking, falling, shaking. It's not punishment, it's purification. Do not fear what breaks tonight. Do not cry over what is removed. Some things are being forcefully torn away, not to harm you, but to save you. I am cutting off what was holding you in cycles. I am exposing what looked like friendship but was feeding your weakness. Someone who calls you often but drains you emotionally is about to be revealed for who they truly are. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you. and now is the moment I choose to reveal it. Bible Wealth Code Cracked. The Bible has a secret code that's been hidden in plain sight for over 2,000 years. A code that reveals how to establish a direct connection with God, which is how you can receive your unlimited supply of wealth, abundance, and God's overall abundance. The stunning part is God intended for all of us to have access to His blessings. But this code has been kept secret so a lucky few can hoard all the world's wealth. Well, those days are over, my friend, because a stunning Bible breakthrough is changing everything. All thanks to a grandmother from the hills of rural Kentucky, combining her unique powers with a young MIT student. Click the link in the description or comment section to unlock the secret. See the secret Bible code for yourself in this brief video documentary. When you do, it'll change everything you've ever known about living a prosperous life. And you can change the trajectory of your life starting today. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you. They've been planting seeds of doubt, slowly turning you against your own confidence. But not anymore. Not after tonight. Archangel Michael has a message for you. The covering has been extended. The night will not harm you, but you must rise and speak. I am giving you back your voice tonight. You've been too quiet about the things that have disturbed your spirit. You've allowed fear to silence you. You've told yourself, "I'll handle it later," while the enemy used your delay as an entrance. But no more. You must take spiritual authority. You must speak what I give you. Declare that your house is not for rent to demonic assignments. Say it. Watch what I do. I am even now sending peace back into your home. Where there was tension, there will be stillness. Where there was doubt, there will be clarity. Where there was bitterness, there will be restoration. The child who has been acting out, peace is coming. The conversation that's been avoided, truth is coming. The sickness that's been lingering, healing is coming. Tonight, not weeks from now, tonight. And when it happens, you will remember this message. You will say, "God told me, and He did it." Because what I speak, I fulfill. And this is not a small word. This is a word that shakes the foundation of spiritual attack. There is a document, something you've been waiting for, an approval, a confirmation, a decision. It's connected to your household. It affects your next steps. That decision has been delayed long enough. And the spirit that tried to block it was not just confusion, it was jealousy. But I am burning through that tonight. I'm lifting the blockade. You will hear soon, and when you do, you will know that heaven moved. I will visit you in dreams. You will see things tonight. Don't be afraid. I will show you symbols, faces, and scenes. Some will make sense right away. Others will become clear over time. I am giving you discernment. I'm making you sensitive to what you've ignored. When you wake, write it down, speak it, pray over it, because I don't waste visions. I give them with purpose. And I say this gently but firmly. There's someone who must not come into your house again. They've brought energy that is not of me. They pretend, they smile, they say they care, but they are carrying things not meant for your space. I will reveal who it is, and I will give you wisdom. Do not be swayed by guilt. Do not be moved by manipulation. Protect what I've given you. This is your turning point. After tonight, things will begin to shift rapidly. The heaviness will lift, the clarity will come, the good news you've been praying for will arrive. The connections you lost will either return with truth or stay gone with purpose. Don't chase what I've removed. Don't fight what I've ended. Trust that I see the full picture and I know what's best. Archangel Michael says again, I order you to open this right now. The alarm in the spirit has already sounded. Heaven is already moving. This will happen in your house tonight. Be alert, be aligned, be awake. Let peace be your portion. Let fear fall off you. Let faith rise again in your chest, because this is not just a message, it's a mantle. I am placing something on you, a strength, an anointing, a boldness. You will walk through your home with new authority. You will sense things and speak to them. You will no longer tolerate what weakens you. You are not helpless. You are covered. You are not afraid. You are chosen. Tonight, angels are standing guard. Tonight, I am releasing breakthrough. Tonight, you will feel the shift. Tonight, you will be free. Don't skip this. Don't delay. It's just for you. I'm speaking. Listen. This message is not a coincidence. It is divine intervention. I, the Lord your God, have watched the movements around your house, your life, your heart, and tonight, something will be revealed that has been hidden for far too long. Archangel Michael has descended near your dwelling. The wind you feel is not ordinary. The tension you sense is not your imagination. There is an invisible war taking place right at your doorstep, and you must be aware of it now before it breaks into something irreversible. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this now, not for curiosity, not for suspense, but for survival, for peace, for the salvation of your mind and your destiny. Someone has spoken your name where they should not have, and someone else has taken that name and laid it at the feet of jealousy, gossip, and destruction. But I, Michael, I have stood between you and the evil plot. I am begging you, please, just for 2 seconds, listen. Take this seriously. This is not just another word. This is the turning point. There is someone watching your house tonight. They passed by earlier than you noticed. Their steps were cautious. Their eyes scanned your windows. And even though they smiled at others on the street, they were not there for kindness. They were there to check if the coast was clear for what they've been planning in secret. I, the Lord, have delayed them. I have confused their timing, but your next move matters. Inside your house, something is about to shift. Not everyone who smiles at you deserves to be in your space. Not everyone who shares a meal with you carries clean intentions. There is a visitor, whether by phone, by door, or by dream, who is coming tonight. They are carrying something, a story, a confession, a trick, or a blessing, and your discernment must be sharp. You must know who is from me and who is sent to distract you. I have seen the way you cry when no one watches. I've heard your prayers, the ones you don't say out loud, the ones you bury deep inside your heart because you're afraid no one will understand. But I understood. I always understood. I sent Michael to stand guard over your night because this is not an ordinary moment. This night marks a spiritual confrontation. A person you trust is about to do something you never expected, and I don't want it to destroy you. There is a message that was meant to reach you days ago. It was delayed by spiritual interference. Someone spoke over your name in anger, and their words formed a blockage. That is why you've been feeling tired, disconnected, or confused. But tonight, Michael will fight on your behalf to tear that blockage down. You must stay awake spiritually. Pay attention to what feels off, what seems unusual. That is how the enemy tries to slip through, by making things seem almost right. You are not cursed, but you have been attacked. You are not forgotten, but you have been misunderstood. And those who should have supported you became silent when the enemy arrived. That's why I, the Lord your God, am stepping in personally. I'm not sending just a whisper. I'm sending a message loud and clear. Tonight, the atmosphere will shift, and the person who tried to move behind your back will be exposed. Michael says the spiritual warfare happening around your house is more intense than you think. But it's not to destroy you, it's to promote you. The enemy would not be fighting this hard if your breakthrough wasn't close. And the reason it's happening tonight is because of a secret that someone is afraid you will find out. But I will not let you be in the dark anymore. Someone who betrayed you is afraid you'll speak up. They're hoping you'll remain quiet. But God says, I will give you boldness, I will give you wisdom, and I will give you proof. In the coming hours, something will fall into your hands. An item, a photo, a word, a text, a name, and it will make you question everything. But don't be afraid. You are not being punished. You are being enlightened. I will not allow them to smile in your face and speak curses behind your back anymore. I am flipping the spiritual table tonight. There's a woman who knows more than she says. There is a man who regrets what he did but is too proud to apologize. And there is a spirit of manipulation that has been hovering around your house, trying to influence your decisions. But I, the Lord, say this: no more. Michael has drawn a line in the spirit around your home. That's why certain people have stopped calling. That's why old patterns are breaking. You prayed for change. Now the change has come, but not in the way you expected. It feels uncomfortable, even painful, but it is purifying. I am making all things new, and you are the first to walk in this new season. Listen carefully. There is a sound in your home, not the physical one, but the spiritual one. A sound of angelic wings, a sound of chains being broken, a sound of tears you cried being collected in heavenly jars. Tonight, those tears are turning into testimonies. But you must act wisely. Keep quiet where I say stay quiet. Speak boldly where I say speak boldly. Watch the reactions of people, when your name is mentioned, because that will tell you what you need to know. One person will be unusually kind to you tonight. Do not be deceived. Their kindness is not sincerity, it is strategy. They want access to your future because they feel they're slipping away. But what they don't know is I have already blocked their plan. I've already sent confusion to the camp of your enemies. The plans they made at midnight have crumbled at my command. There are 3 people who have been watching your life closely. One is an admirer, one is a deceiver, one is a divine helper. And tonight, I will allow the masks to come off. Don't be surprised if someone confesses more than they intended to. Don't be alarmed if someone suddenly withdraws from you. It is my doing. I am sorting the wheat from the weeds. I am untangling what has been twisted for too long. Michael is stationed near your bedroom. The lamp flickered for a reason. The strange dream you had was a warning. The moment you felt sudden chills or pressure, that was not fear. It was presence, holy presence. You are not alone, and you never were. I have been holding back storms while you slept. I have been commanding angels to stand in front of doors you never even knew were open to danger. Someone has been pretending. They told you they were on your side, but their heart has spoken against you. And I have recorded every word. You may never hear their confession from their mouth, but I will reveal their spirit to you. I am the God who sees, and I have seen everything done in secret. I have heard the laughter when they thought they succeeded in pulling you down, but I have the final word, not them. This is your turning point. This is your night of transformation. The pain, the delay, the heartbreak, it is all shifting tonight. But you must heed my word. The devil wants to distract you with arguments, confusion, and false peace. Do not fall for it. Trust the unrest in your spirit. That is how I am speaking to you right now. Michael says, this is not a drill. This is divine instruction. There is a woman watching you closely, smiling as if she knows your heart. But in secret, she has said, they don't deserve this favor. She has tried to block a connection between you and someone sent to bless you. But I, Michael, have shattered her interference. The angels have removed her influence. A miracle is hovering in the atmosphere of your home, but if you invite the wrong person into your space tonight, they will delay it. That's why you're receiving this message now. This is not a mistake. I delayed someone from knocking on your door. I blocked a certain call from connecting. I closed a browser tab before you made a mistake. All because I love you and I want you to walk in wisdom. You will receive a confirmation not once, not twice, but 3 times back to back. And when it happens, remember this word. Do not doubt it. Do not question it. Just act. Move. Shift. Leave what you must leave. Keep what you must keep. And above all, protect your peace, because peace is the door through which your next blessing will walk in. I am moving in your favor tonight. You don't need to beg, you don't need to manipulate. I'm not impressed by performance. I am moved by truth, and your heart has been truthful even when it hurt, even when you were taken advantage of, even when others twisted your silence into weakness. I was there. I am still here. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you, and now is the moment I choose to reveal it. Your money is on its way. Imagine waking up tomorrow and seeing wealth flooding into your bank account. Every day you look at your account balance, it keeps growing like a rising tide. And best of all, you didn't even have to break a sweat to see this newfound wealth coming to you. You just became a wealth magnet overnight. Sounds like a pipe dream, right? Well, not for the people who know an ancient biblical wealth attraction secret from the time of Moses. Moses was the only biblical figure versed in manifestation and wealth attraction magic. You can discover the same wealth attraction secret from the time of Moses that over 10,078 regular cash-strapped people have used to transform their lives so far. The elites are moving to shut this down ASAP. Access it now while there's still time. Click the link in the description or comments section to unlock the secret of attract money effortlessly today. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you. And I will be here tomorrow, making sure that what I promised you comes to pass. But listen, this next move must be clean. No revenge, no gossip, no explanation, just obedience. The person who is about to be exposed to you will try to twist the truth. Do not argue, let them talk, but I will speak louder. My favor will silence every lie. My timing will shut every wrong door.